screen for this if you will. We'll start
Okay.
now. Just we both have eyes, we both have a face, we both have a mouth, we both have blood, we both have
Uh-huh.
feet, we both have hands.
Yep.
What's the difference if maybe your skin is a little bit darker than mine? Like how? What's the difference? What is the
Exactly.
difference? What like tell me what's the difference
It
between me and you besides age?
exactly.
What's the difference?
The only difference
Like tell
between
me
me
one thing
and
that's different
everybody
between us on the inside, like besides skin color and age. What's the difference? Tell me.
exactly.
I mean, it could be different for women because they have different innards than men do, but still, it don't matter compared
Exactly.
to an maybe an African man to an American man that are the same age, same height, same weight. What and just forgetting about skin. What's the difference between one the one and the other?
Damn straight. Like
What's the
exactly.
difference? Tell me
It
what is the
it
difference.
see there you've got it. You've got it. You've completely got it.
Racism does not exist to me. It's
Exactly.
just it's just some people are just not are just being offensive for
Uh
no
huh.
reason. See, racism does not exist to me because in the end of the day, we're all an animal.
We're
Like
all
everything
human.
around us, we're animals. We're human. We're basically the same. That's all
Uh
I have to
huh.
say.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm lucky I was able to actually get all that because I'm texting in a group. I'm telling them I'm like this shit's gotta stop because like I'm not gonna sit here
Just tell them a 13-year-old just explained racism.
like I'm gonna be like I just had a friend just explain racism. There's no difference here. So like why are we doing this shit? I'm about to put it in a voice message and be like, why the fuck are we being racist to people in 2022? Ain't no one got time for this shit.
See, to be honest, I'm more concerned about going and refill my ammo in a video game, like it's all
Than being
virtual,
racist.
than being concerned about what someone said about a dude that looks a little bit different.
Exactly.
I'm more concerned about going and getting 7 heavy rounds that don't exist outside of this virtual world than worry about people being discriminative.
Exactly. Like I'm gonna put it in perspective in one word in the chat for everybody. Like, what's the difference between all of us? Like seriously, besides skin color, what's the fucking difference?
Like someone might say age, someone might say, "Well, I'm a girl," and be
Yeah,
like, "Well, yeah,
besides
that's well,
yeah,
that's that."
besides gender,
Besides
but
gender, besides skin color, and
besides
besides age, what's the
age,
difference?
besides age,
We
besides
both
weight,
have we.
height,
Everyone has a heart. Most people have at least one lung. Because some people have, disabilities. You don't leave them out either. Just some people
exactly.
do have things wrong with them. But why should if something that's different or wrong with you? So why should I compare myself to
To
a
you,
dude with
like
like Down syndrome that has a
exactly.
little mental and physical disability? Why should I compare myself to them and think those are below me? No, I'm equal with them. You're equal with me. I'm equal with you.
Exactly.
Just like
And
just
my
the
hold on,
president right
hold on,
now
hold
is
on,
equal with
hold
me
on.
right now.
I got another guy that just proved my point. That just proved my point. He says it really does. I mean, people are who they are. Being racist isn't gonna do anything but get your butt whooped. He's actually right.
Yes, he
Out
is.
here, you would get your ass kicked for being racist.
God, I need something to drink. Here, I'm gonna be right back. You just do
All right,
whatever. I'm gonna be right back. Go get me a bottle of water or
got it.
Gatorade or something. I'll be right back.
Like I don't get what the fuck the difference is. Like, fucking hell, dude. Damn. Like, what is up with everybody wanting to be dicks out here, man? Like, ain't nobody got time for this shit. Like, I didn't come in here for everybody to be racist. Like, no.
Hey, bro.
So,
I was just thinking while I was walking to my kitchen,
yeah.
like, if me and you were the same age,
Yeah.
same size, same weight, we're already same gender,
Uh-huh.
and we just took skin out of the factor,
Uh-huh.
who could tell us apart?
Exactly.
If we just took skin, if we painted each other blue and we looked exactly the same, who could tell that if maybe the difference that if someone painted me dark blue and someone painted you dark blue, who could tell the difference between us? If we were exact same, who could tell the difference?
Exactly. Like it's and it's like I just
Like that's why racism doesn't exist to me.
and like right
If we
now
factor out skin, we're all the same.
like I just friended him to see if me and because
Ooh, the Gatorade hits different.
like I'm about to explain to him like why like I don't understand. Like I get it. Like yeah, I love being in groups on PlayStation, but one thing I'm not gonna deal with is
Some like 15-year-old that decided to be a little shit.
yeah I don't care yeah like because even another dude just said earlier, and this was like 20, 30 minutes ago, he said, yo, cut all that racist shit. These people most definitely and everything else. And then, like, everybody else moved on. And then, because, like, and this thing is, and this thing is, like, I think somebody started it, and it became, like, damn.
Now I'm here, a 13-year-old, explaining racism, and I'm probably smarter than most people your age right now.
Exactly, and it's like even people my age,
You're
my
acting smarter.
exactly. I got a buddy my age that don't put up with racism. I got another friend who lives in Chicago that don't put up with it. Neither does my best friend that lives in Missouri. None of the people that I'm friends with put up with racism.
If someone's gonna be racist from me, they're gonna have to deal with me. I will say every word in the book that ain't racist. That ain't gonna get me. Like I ain't gonna get people to hate me. I ain't gonna get myself beat. I will say any word. I don't have a filter in my throat.
Exactly.
No one does.
Me,
The only filter is our brains.
exactly.
We can say whatever we want. It's just the consequences that might come with saying that.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's a song that's called the cuss word song. It's by Rusty Cage. It's like every cuss word.
Uh-huh.
I swear it's every cuss word besides like the N word. He never says the N word in that at all, but he says everything else. I will cite that. I will cite bits and that. Add more words, and boom, I got a dude crying.
Exactly.
If the only filter in our mouths is our heads.
Of course.
It's our brain telling us, don't say that. Something might happen.
You might regret
Only
it.
thing.
So I love how I love how we're talking about this, and just a bunch of people are just driving in through this area.
And I'm just jumping around
Yeah, like we're just jumping on talking about this
while
stuff.
chugging Gatorade.
Yeah, and it's like we're not even caring about the people that are just driving in and out through this area. Like we're not caring at all. Like the amount of people.
But just people don't. Only people. Most people that I don't have an active like friend or family relationship with don't matter to me.
Exactly. Like,
You are one of your friends, so obviously I give at least a little bit of crap about you. I give a crap about people.
Exactly.
Just if you're gonna be mean to me, I'm gonna go from I'm gonna go from I give a crap about you
To not
to
like
I hope you stub your toe at 3 a.m. while going to get a pack of crackers, you fat bitch.
like me
Like I'm gonna
personally.
go from
Like
hey, I hope you go get home safe to I hope something bad happens to you.
like like like
That can
me
happen like this.
like me personally, I can welcome you into my life, but you treat me with that kind of energy, I'm gonna treat you with the exact same energy. But then you're gonna end up playing victim as soon as I bring out that energy. It's like
See, I'm gonna put an example in here that happens all the time in this game. I'm in a plane. Some other dude gets in a plane. He immediately does a 180 toward me, shoots my plane. I absolutely demolish him because I'm good at dogfighting. Then he gets all upset and salty because I shot his plane down. Him playing the victim because he just started a fight
well, it's
that
like
he didn't know he couldn't end.
it's
Now he
like
knows he can't end it. So, and he'll do it a second time, and he'll be like, "Bro, quit it. I'm not doing anything to you. You started this fight. I ended it. Shut your mouth, you stupid little whore."
it's like number one, you wanted this, I'm gonna give it to you, but then you can't. But now you can't handle it. Well, it's like you shouldn't have started it. Simple as that.
Cause see, like if if you're gonna play a fair plane versus plane dogfight with me, I'm probably not gonna win. Cause I spent months playing with the plane, understanding their physics, understanding how to control them, and just recently going over to keyboard mouse, I've had to relearn all that. But I've also got way more precise, way better hand-eye coordination. Because now, when I first started, I had to constantly look at my keyboard and be like, what button does this? What button does that? Because now I can just hover my pinky over what I need to do, and I can do it. Because
That
I've
that
got good at movement. I'm bullcrap at building and editing.
that's like my drive. That's like my
So in
drive.
zero build modes, I would be okay.
Uh huh. That's like my driving in this game. Straight up I may not be the best driver, but I'm really good when it comes to getting away from somebody and making sure I stay away and making sure that they stay away from me at all times.
Oh, I'm like one of the first people to resort to violence to fix my issues. Remember how some people say violence doesn't fix anything and all that? Remember how like, your school, like your middle school principal said that, like
Yeah.
so he can keep
Yeah,
us from ripping
I've heard
us
it. I've
like
heard it
arm
all.
from like limb from limb.
Yep.
Sometimes violence does fix things. Other times you just need to just you need to like say one thing or say a handful of things, and you can have someone get so mean that or just so like just bad with themselves that they just quit.
Uh,
It doesn't always you don't always need violence, but you don't always need violence, or you don't, and sometimes you don't need violence at all.
exactly.
It's a 50-50 thing.
Exactly.
But you
That
need to know how to figure out, do I need to punch this dude in the throat, or do I need to explain it to him or insult him?
exactly.
That's what goes through my head when someone's trying to start something with me.
Yeah.
You know how me and Stampson are decent now?
Yeah.
Me and him had bad terms when we first met. He was a
Exactly.
griefer. He griefed me a lot. He was shooting down my plane left and right,
Exactly.
and he was super salty toward me. And I explained my point of view, and he actually got it. Now we're friends.
See that's
And
like
now you, Jake, Kai, we're all friends.
yeah,
All
but the,
because I explained my point of view and he understood it.
yeah, but the
Now
thing
everyone has good terms.
yeah, but the thing is, me, you and Jake have never had bad terms at all. Like me and you have never
Yeah,
had bad.
all we've been doing is laughing and yelling at each other so we can keep laughing.
Exactly. But other than that, it's like
We
you,
never actually had a big argument.
like me, like I could never get mad at
And
you or
me and
Jake.
Jakai and Jake, we all the time argue. It's how we are friends. We
Exactly.
argue.
Exactly.
Sometimes we just need like a day or two away from each other, then we're all okay. And we're like,
Exactly.
hey, how's your day been? How like hey, let's go play creative. Hey, let's go play Speedfest. Let's go do bot lobbies.
Like you're like literally almost every day I get on this godforsaken thing. You're the first person I ask about because, well, I mean, hello, you were the first person of all of us That of everybody else that I've actually met, you were the first person besides Jake. Like,
Just,
like
I'm
you
just,
were
just
you were the
ugh.
number one person that I met, and that's why I always ask if you're gonna be getting on or not, because I mean,
You want to hang out with me. That's
exactly,
how. See, I'm really good at seeing other people in their shoes. No one's really realized how good of empathy I actually have, but I can good at looking at other people's POVs. Just how well I know them, I can see their POV. I can see their P at that level. I can see their POV. How well I know them. Just I
it's
can
like
imagine
it's
when my
like
dad's out flying by himself. I can imagine what he's seeing.
exactly.
And I can imagine what he's seeing, just roughly, like how what he sees around the plane, what he sees looking forward. Like I can imagine that.
Yeah, and like, and the thing is, I've been thinking like, we really haven't figured out a name for our real life friend group since now we're all friends in real life.
See,
That, that's another thing.
some like people don't get that online friends. Like some people say online friends aren't real friends, but then there's those some stories. Oh, my boyfriend or my husband had or my girlfriend or my wife has this big group of friends on this game, and one of them just had something happen to them, and they're going out and doing all this and that, and then they realize, oh wow, that must be their real friends,
Exactly.
and it's just like, what? Some people don't believe that because they think, like, some people think, oh, it's just a bunch of lights. It's
It
just a
it
bunch of lights and random people.
it
Random people maybe, but bunch of lights no.
exactly. It's like how
It's something that projects into our heads and keeps us occupied and keeps us happy. And sometimes it can make us sad, but also the memory that we make on something like this is you can't always get that with
anywhere
a
else.
book.
And like you can't
Yeah, you
always
can't get a bunch of good memories with really good people
like
in a book.
because you're not gonna get that anywhere else. Like try going on GTA. It's not like you're really gonna get that. You have to really meet very nice people that aren't gonna with GTA. You have to meet very nice people that are actually willing to be friendly and actually not kill you. Other than that, no, you're not gonna get that in GTA. But it's like for me personally, you guys just aren't my online friends. You guys are actually my real life friends. Because one thing that me, you, and Jake all have in common is that we all live in Tennessee. So that makes the three of us real life friends pretty much.
See, like, you have a very valid point here. Like, me and Jake go to the exact same school, and last year we were in the exact same class. In one class, we sat right next to each other, and we very rarely argued. We just had our minor disagreements because, well, he decided to to treat me as his own punching bag for his lightsaber of a water bottle. Yeah, I've had some brain damage from him from him hitting me with his water bottle. We
Okay.
laugh at it now. I didn't like it when he done it, but now we laugh at it. I swear, it hurt, but I laugh at it now.
Okay. But and it's like I said, like
Just me and him have had our minor disagreements that we fixed within a few minutes.
exactly. Like me and you and Jake
Heck,
me
I
and
have an
you
entire friend group at school of 5 to 6 people,
but the thing is like me and you
including
we've never
including Jake, that
it's
were all good friends, and
it's
we
like
all agreed.
and it's like yeah, because like me and you have never really had an argument or been on any bad terms. We were never on bad terms when we first met in this game. In this very game, we've never been on bad terms ever.
Like
Like
all we've really done is cause chaos and rule over the server,
okay.
and
Explain this.
we
It,
found so much fun in something that I don't even do.
exactly.
You brought me to something that's fun.
Exactly. It's like explain to me when have we argued?
I don't know.
Exactly. Never. When have we ever had a disagreement? Never.
And then if you look at me and Jakai, it's just how we play. We
Exactly.
play by yelling at each other and calling each other idiots and explaining our ideas in forceful terms. That's just how we are friends.
Exactly.
And that's how we keep ourselves together. Because
Exactly.
Jake had a giant friend group that I feel like I ripped apart because I think it may have been 8 or 9 people, maybe 10 people, that was a bunch of people. And when I joined, everyone decided to say, screw that guy, I'm gonna go do my own thing.
And then
So I've got hated on by a bunch of people, but guess what that done for me?
what?
I have tough skin.
Like, of
It
course.
takes a little bit to make me angry. It takes a little bit.
Yeah, and it's like,
But for people that I generally don't enjoy being around, it takes a very little for me to like threaten, I'm going to hit you, and I'm going to do it hard, and you're going to enjoy it. Because it's not gonna happen just once.
like for me personally, I feel like I see myself in your guys' friend group, because just because we've met, we've only been friends for like what, a few weeks, doesn't mean shit. I feel like I'm genuinely.
I think I joined, like actually officially joined Jake's friend group at the ass crack start of chapter 3.
Exactly.
That's when everyone decided to say, "Hey, we're good friends now.
Exactly.
Let's go do something together."
That's like when I met
see,
you.
I basically tore Jake's friend group in half, all because of one argument. I had an argument with a dude by the name of Chicken Wings. He's on my friends list now. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. He just had some arguments because basically it was in a thing called Nuketown Gun Game. Basically he was camping in the corner. He said I was camping. And we just went back and forth for a good 15 minutes. Dude named Worthedge comes along. He's the class A-hole. Jake says he has trust issues. I don't believe that. I think he's just an a-hole.
Exactly.
But he decided to say, I don't like you because you had an argument with one of my friends. And I said, well, me and Chicken Wings are on good terms now. We're good. We've been good for weeks. He said, well, why is he not on your friends list? Now he is, and I can't even get near Worth, so. And a dude by the name of Dylan, it's actually a girl. It's kind of in between, though. You get my point. But basically, she was with Worth for the longest time, and then she actually got what I was saying and what I meant. And then she decided, oh, now we're on good terms. So I don't know.
Okay. But
That's
like,
2 Gatorades.
Okay, but that's like your friendship with me. It's like, sure, yeah, we may be online friends, but I consider us actually real life friends. I actually consider us real life friends. Even with Jake, I genuinely consider you guys a part of my friend group.
See, I joke about Jake because he's twig thin. He's probably the skinniest dude I've ever seen. I joke about him. Oh, you could turn sideways and no one could see you. You're just that thin. It's more of I don't envy him. I'm not the thinnest person in the world. But I don't envy him remotely. I just see him as a friend. I see everyone in my friend group as a friend. There's this one dude. He's gonna be over 6 foot tall by high school.
Yeah,
he's almost 6 foot tall, probably right now. And me and him were nowhere near the same height, and we're still good friends.
Okay.
Me and my friend Lucas, we look the same, but we act completely different. But we're still friends.
And it's like even though
I have a friend named John. He's just the kind of short introvert with shaggy hair. And me and him are friends.
Okay.
And Jake and John are friends. Lucas and Riley are friends.
Okay.
Riley and Jake and Lucas. Me and everyone else we're all good friends. We don't trust each other.
I'm sure you and Jake consider me one of your guys like good best friends.
I couldn't see you anything else.
Exactly.
I can't see you as an enemy. I can't see you as a neutral, and I can't just see you as just a friend. I can't see you as anything else besides a good friend that I can talk to.
Yeah, like when you need something.
I physically cannot see you as anything else without being like, well, that's too low for him.
Like for me.
I can't give you anything lower than a good friend that I can talk to.
Like I could give you
I don't really have best friends anymore. Back in grade school, like back in like kindergarten and stuff, I had best friends that I would spend all my time with and always talk to. I don't have best friends anymore. I
Exactly.
just have good friends that I
Like,
can share equally with everybody.
like me personally, I can give you I could give you and Jake, I could give you probably the three of us. I could give us a genuine term of the Fortnite trio, the online Fortnite trio of hell,
Yes,
because we're a bunch of
because
psychos.
Me and Jake are pilots from Satan's army. I swear
and,
to God.
and then
Me and
there's
Jake are both. Jake is a little bit below me with like dog fighting, but me and him are both the exact same with just flying in general.
and
But
then there
here's the thing: I have real life experience with flying.
exactly.
I went on my first airplane ride with my dad when I was 2 years old.
Yeah, it's like
11 years ago.
he, he, here's
And I
what.
haven't, and I still enjoy going and sitting in a plane for an hour.
Here's why. Here's why we're called the genuine. I called us the genuine Fortnite team from hell. Because you've got me with the psycho ass driving, the psycho ass ground fighting of death, and then me just standing there with a look on my face, waiting to murder someone.
Cause I could see you, your entire body bloody, still holding a knife, ready to go put holes in somebody.
Like me,
After you almost got killed twice, you're still ready to go get the target and go take him down,
like me
no
personally,
matter what.
like when it comes to my friends, if I end up being put in the back of a police car because I murdered someone who tried to hurt my best friend, you're damn right. You're damn right. I'm a damn true friend. Because if I have to get my best friend who
And
is
you be damn
crying,
right, I'm gonna end up blowing that place up, getting your ass out.
exactly, because I know you and Jake would do that because ain't nobody gonna make my best friend cry and then my best friend not tell me, and then I have to hear from somebody else in the group that she was crying because of her boyfriend. Hell no, that's where I draw the line. You put your hand on someone I treat like family, your ass is gonna end up 9 feet in the goddamn grave. I've
No,
told
they're gonna end up as fertilizer.
I've told every female best friend I've had, you date a guy and he puts his hands on you or anything, I'm murdering him. I've told my best friend of 7 years that. I told her any relationship you get into, he screws you over or anyone screws you over or pisses you off, we're making a list and we're murdering him. Me and this girl have a best friend of like 500 pages of people we can't stand or don't like at all.
Oh, me and Jake have the exact same opinion on that.
Be,
Oh
because
man.
because this is a personal list, and this is a complete personal list of anybody that's ever screwed us over, pissed us off, or used us.
You see, I've had people use me for things. I've accused people of using me, and then be like, "Oh, I'm not using you at all," and they proceed to ask me for something 5 minutes later, and I'm just like,
Exactly.
"Whatever."
And it's like I know when
Because
so, and I know when
people
I'm
can
being
use
used.
me, but if they try to run over me, I'm gonna flip their truck.
Well, like
They try to run up me over with their truck, I'm gonna flip their truck.
Like me personally, I know when I'm being used because people will only ever come to me when like they genuinely want to play video games or something. Because I have this one friend and I know I'm being downright used because he'll only ever come to me when he wants something or when I'm busy. And like I know I'm being used and I don't need someone trying to tell me that I'm being used. It's like I already know because I've had best friend.
I
I've
don't
had
know why I would use you.
like I don't see the point. I wouldn't really see any point because if it were up to me, there you'd be put in your place, and if Jake was doing the same thing, he'd be put in his place. But it's like I know I trust you guys too much. You guys would never do that. And on top of that, you would actually be
You
honest about
see,
it.
the
And
only thing I ever use my friends for is keeping me happy. That's the only thing I use my friends for, is keeping me happy. And
the
keeping
thing,
me in a good mood to go through my day. That's the only thing I ever use my friends for.
that's the one reason why. That's the one reason why I'm. That's the one reason why you guys are in. We're the Fortnite. That's why you, me, Beast, Stamp are all the Fortnite army of hell. Because because like you guys know exactly. Y'all can be such idiots, but I love you, and you guys know exactly how to make me happy. Every single night I get off this PlayStation or I leave this game. I leave this game happy. I never leave this game with a sad smile on my face or an angry look on my face.
But like, see, like stamps and Spectrum and Jake and you, we are the army from Satan's asshole.
It's like me and you being the co-leaders of that army. Jake being the right hand to you. Stamps is the right hand to me, and then we got Jay, and then we got Spec as the secondary bodyguard in the equation because we're all deadly. Like I'm deadly in my own way because
from my perspective, you and Jake are my right hands, Stampy and Beastie are my left hand, and together, we're gonna slap some bitches.
Exactly. Like, I can't tell you how many times out of how many times my best friend has told me a problem to where it becomes my problem too, to where I want to slap the shit out of the person that pissed them off. Like, there are times I just want to slap somebody because the amount of drama I hear from my best friend from her family's side, it makes me just want to slap the person that's pissed her off because like it's so much because
Playing a whack fuck here.
Like
whack, fuck you.
And then I have to say, and it's like when I become a best friend, I have to take the job of calming the person down before they go fucking psycho and see red and murder a bitch. And then I have to do the most available. I
think every friend has to learn how to do that relatively quickly. If you're gonna be friends with me, one, you got to learn how to keep me from my mind coming out of my ear and going to get itself a Gatorade. You have to keep me from doing that, or my head from doing that. And if I get ticked up, you got to keep me from going and committing mass murder.
That's where me and Jake come into play.
Because I've slapped people, I've punched people, I've hit people with Nerf guns.
That is where
it's always the same. Someone crying.
And the thing is, that is where me and Jake come into play. That is where me and Jake especially comes in.
No. Oh no. No. And maybe. You there? I don't know if I disconnect or not. You there? Sir?
My damn place. I'm here, yeah.
There we are.
But as I was saying, like, that's where me and Jake come into play. Like, me and Jake can genuinely stop you from committing murder. For me, I'm the only person she's got. Because without me around, she is one push away from looking at somebody and beating the ever loving hell out of them. And without me,
that's how I am.
And without me,
if I was ever in a prison and someone tell me get out of here without dying, I'll be like, hand me that shotgun and leave it to me. I'm gonna end up with like 30 times murder, but I'm gonna be like, I done it and I killed and I mainly aim for the pedophiles.
And it's like because without me, she'll go nuts because without me, like, she needs someone to talk to, that being me, because like without me, like, she will lose it, and I'm the only person that can make sure she don't fucking lose it, because Once she loses it, oh boy, I ain't stopping her then.
It's a ballistic missile from Russia.
Yeah, cause well, she's from Florida, so basically it's a psycho ass Florida woman from, it's a fucking Florida,
No, it's just Florida. If they're from Florida, get handcuffs and get a psych ward.
Here's a bad combination of me being best friends with a Floridian, because she's from Florida and I'm from Ohio. Growing up on the streets of Ohio like I did, and the stories that I can tell you, God Almighty, almost all them stories are true about the drug war, about the wars, the gang turf wars, the gang drive-bys, and things about drugs. Almost every drug you could ask me was in the downtown area of Ohio in Williamsburg. Williamsburg has become a cesspool is the cesspool of murder, death, and about like 20 dead cousins and brothers and sisters, all in the same, all in 1 year,
God.
because of how bad the drugs were during that time and what it was like,
Yeah,
the screams, the shots, the sirens day after day, night, evening. It was mass murder. People's doors getting kicked in, people's houses getting shot up. Coming outside to see your car vandalized, the side of your house with like 20 or 30 bullet holes in it. It was a mass mess.
In like here in like middle of East Tennessee, nothing ever happens. Like it's boring here. Nothing ever happens. Especially in the town that I live, there's no decent there's no park. There's playgrounds, but there's no like big good parks. There's no trampoline parks. There's no water parks.
Exactly.
There's no big amusement parks. Okay. It's just boring. You have to drive 2 hours to go do anything fun.
Okay. Listen to this. The middle school that I went to. You know how at your normal middle school they'd have a playground?
Mine doesn't have a playground.
Oh well, this one had no playground, and it was on top of a goddamn hill.
Oof. That's literally about how mine is.
A fucking hill.
It's just mine's literally just on top of mine's on the side of a mountain, but it's like on the side of a clearing on a mountain. Like more like just a big hill, more of. It's just in the clearing of a big hill, and in the front of the school it's all downhill. In the back of the school it's all uphill.
Okay, and it's like the place where I live at, it is decent. The neighbors never cause a problem. It is so quiet. It is so quiet here. We literally have a neighbor for a police officer that lives right behind us, that we see pull into his driveway with the same vehicle every day that says Sevier County Sheriff's Department. Because you know he just got off of something, and we don't ever ask him, because I mean, I like personally, if it were up to me, I would, but me, I don't want to know.
Did you say Sevier County?
Yeah.
You said you live in like Middle Tennessee, right?
Yeah, like Dandridge in that area, like over there, like off of Deep Springs and everything, off of 139.
So, are you closer to Memphis, Chattanooga, or Nashville?
Memphis and Chattanooga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that neighbor, he drives a police car, and you will see that either in the driveway or out of the driveway almost every between the morning and the afternoon, because the mans don't get home to like 2 or 3, and we power washed for him, and the neighbors, him and his wife, were not too bad of neighbors at all. They're never bad of neighbors. It's just crazy seeing his car pulled up in the exact same parking spot in their driveway every single day.
Cause see, my neighbors on both my left and right side are crackheads. The one on this side, they all smoke. They all drink out of the creek that's in my backyard that goes over into their backyard. They all drink out of that. they're all half-witted. I guarantee you at least 2 of them are inbred.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
And the one on my right is a 50-year-old that still lives on his dad's property.
Damn.
That probably, I guarantee, he shoots guns all day and does drugs all day. That's all he does.
Okay, so I used to have this neighbor when I was growing up on the one downtown side of Ohio. There were neighbors where half your neighbors were your friends. The other neighbors were a bunch of gang members. If you were lucky, most of them were fucking mafia. Like 9 times out of 10, you'd see like at least one member of the mafia, and you're like, oh. But the thing is, you wouldn't know if somebody was in a body bag or somebody was crawling away. 9 times out of 10, it was either a body bag or someone crawling away because they just got their legs completely destroyed.
Jeez.
And the body.
I just watched that dude's plane just stall while shooting up in the air.
Damn.
I just watched that dude's plane just stall down.
And
That's a scene from like War Thunder or something.
and like half the
Watch it. Boom.
and let me tell you about something about them body bags. If the mafia were dragging, if they were walking past your house, dragging somebody in a body bag, you know damn well they're dragging somebody. One of the reasons we were told were we weren't paid the correct amount or we weren't paid at all, and then they got murdered for it.
Jeez.
That's how 9 times out of 10 half the neighborhood watch community that's how half the neighborhood community's life is because of that shit. You screw over the mafia, you get screwed over yourself.
Just like just my neighbors are crackers. That's all I really had to deal with. I have never really had anything violent. I've never had to deal with anything bad. I've had to just deal with idiots.
Yeah,
That's as bad as my neighborhood really is.
Okay, so I've dealt with idiots. I've dealt with crazies. I've dealt with psychos. Hell, I've even dealt with people that are
using their skin.
I've even dealt with people that were in a mental hospital that half the neighbors were actually friends with, and that were actually my neighbors that I ended up becoming very close friends with, which is kind of ridiculous, because I never thought I'd see myself becoming friends with a bunch of psychos and a psychopath when I was growing up. It was not even strange at all, because I mean I grew up with the guy's son and daughter at the time. I was very close to them. And then turns out his kids were also psychos, which I didn't mind, because I mean I've never had a problem with it. I'm used to being friends with a bunch of psychos anyway.
I'm just good at striking conversation.
Like that's how I am too. It's like
I have really good social skills. Just with kids, if anything, I work better with 2-year-olds than I do 8-year-olds.
Yeah.
Cause I can speak. I can explain something to a dude that's 5 and below. That's about my mind is. I'm 13. I'm in a 13-year-old body, but I have the brains of an 8-year-old.
For me personally, I can strike.
It's just thanks to ADHD.
I can strike a conversation with anyone. Hell, if I wanted to, I could strike a conversation with a female. If I had a female that liked me, I think I could strike a conversation. I can simply strike a conversation with her, get her number, and then that be the end of it. Because I can strike very good conversations with people. If we both like the same thing, I'll strike a conversation about that, or about the topic we're talking about.
Just if a girl that I'm completely neutral with, I talk to them like I would talk to my friends. Just it's not full of cuss words and not weird.
Of course. And of course, like I understand that, like honestly. Which makes me.
If a girl is not interested in me and I'm not actively interested into her, I can talk to her like I would talk to anyone else.
Of course. Like for me, I can take a conversation with anyone, even
That's
someone best friend.
Yo, hello?
What's up?
Wait, let me
And I didn't know. And me personally, I didn't know if Jake was getting back on, but I doubt
Guess
it.
who just got on, boys?
Who? There he is. Isn't he a little late though? Cause it's 12:30.
Oh yeah, done it. Let's go nuke some shit.
What?
Stay up a little bit longer, so.
Well, hello, Jake.
Jake, join so we can nuke some shit.
Weren't you supposed to be going to bed?
Yes, I'm given a little bit more time.
Even though it's like almost what? It's like
Applause.
12:31 in the morning.
I might be staying up till 3 a.m. or something.
I'm gonna probably go to.
Yeah, who knows? I'm right. I'll be lucky. I'll be lucky if I stay on to like 4 in the morning or 5. I'll be lucky if I stay on until you guys wake up.
I'm trying not to stay up stupidly late, but I like just some like the reason like if you ever get on like super early in the morning, like I'm talking like if you ever get on like around like 7 or 8, don't expect me to be on
Of course, I understand.
because I'm not awake.
Of course,
I'm not. My brain isn't fully awake till like 11.
Of course.
And sometimes I can get on at 9, but I'm just groggy and I'm goofy, but I'm straight to the point.
Yeah, like usually I'm not usually awake till like 11 or 12 to where I will officially get on.
Yeah, I usually wake up at 12.
Hey, bro. There's a griefer. Griefing.
For you, that
Before
would be...
you say. Don't worry, I'll get right over there.
I'm at the quick scope you in your mom's hole.
I'm about to go. Okay.
Down, he's down. Nice job, gentlemen. Oh, we got another one.
Oh well, I got some
Ah, I missed.
Please, Griefer.
Job done. That's done. What is that? What is that? Nope. No, that's
All I saw was a car come flying at my face.
Yeah, that's what happens to me. So about bro.
Oh, by the way, I was in Party Royale earlier. I had an EV following me. Like the whole fucking time, and I'm like, oh hell no, I was so angry.
There's the windows.
I'm 360 no scope your nuts.
I broke the windows.
Oh, job done, boys. Nice job. We got a truck coming, Woods 2014. Here we go, boys. Light him up.
We work so smooth.
Whiplash, going for the whip. Oh,
Tire.
shit. Nice job.
I think I hit a
Never
train
undermess
set.
that.
Other tire.
Never underestimate the baby viper.
Other tire.
God, what was that?
Get him, boys. Get his ass.
I quickscope that guy that done nothing.
God damn it. Get him.
Got him in the tailpipe.
Got him.
Whee!
Let's go. That's another one down, boys. Let's just keep it moving.
Dun 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 dun. I turned high while
We
singing.
got another car.
God.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Wrong person. Oh, never mind.
Look, this is our car. This is our blue car right here.
Oh, I almost
so
hit
tries
it.
to get away.
Oh,
Oh
got
my
him.
god.
Let's go,
Alright,
boys.
get in the getaway car. The blue car.
Woo!
that
That one
you-
down.
If you guys see a blue
I wanna
car,
run, just say it.
it's
Hey,
it's
hey,
our car.
hey,
for
he's friendly.
children.
He's friendly. Stop. He's friendly. Stop. Friendly. Jesus. Friendly.
Alright, no, shoot him up, boys. Shoot him up,
Yeah,
boys.
he stole the car. Get him. Nice
You're
job.
like, shoot 'em up, boys.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
god, I just see the
It's
car
Woods
going
2014
backwards.
again. It's
Yeah,
Woods 2014 again. He's going the other way.
I got to quick scope.
Oh no, you don't.
Nah,
Get out
I
of
Use
here,
the
don't.
signal
son of a bitch.
scope. Dang it.
Wait a minute. I think he's in the
Yeah,
indestructible
get him,
truck.
boys.
I
No,
got the
another
magic
one.
rifle, my ultimate tire popper.
Alright, we got the car back.
Probably want to run, just
What
saying.
the heck?
Yeah, run.
And
Better
ultimate
get me
gun now.
heated. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. I can run faster than you, trust me.
Man is pissed. Man is super pissed at me. This
Oh, there he goes. Bye bye.
Meow, meow.
shit.
God. What? Why is he alright? Why?
What was that? Oh, hell. Oh, no,
That was me.
That's
I
just
did 360 no scope this gun. Victory Royale.
we got an ATV.
God.
We got an unidentified
Gotta pull my
ATV.
shoe.
Green car, boys, get him. Green car.
Hello there.
Hey, I'm finna go there in my car.
Where?
So that's how these
Shit.
people get multiple whiplashes.
Green car, boys.
Sylvester! I hit the right car,
Hey, boys,
God.
get the blue car. Get the blue car. Get the blue car.
Dead. Got him.
Stay with him. I
Copy
took
that.
him.
Get out.
Now you're dying so bad. Nah, why you just jump out like that? That's bogus. That was our
Nice. Light
Hey,
it up.
nah, you not.
Weird.
You gotta get it back.
Jake barely doing anything while we and me were just, me
I'm
and
just
you were just
doing
being like,
this.
we're just being devils. I'm going, butt cheeks!
There's no saving the car. Just let me do my job. Stop. Seriously. Ma'am, let me do my job, please. You're not getting the car. Stop trying to save it. We got unidentified person trying to save a car out here.
I love how you can jump over the car and actually demolish it.
Alright, enough with the... Oh, Jesus. We got someone on an
Is it
ATV.
trouble?
Like, I will
Someone on a
never
quad crasher.
take...
Somebody on a quad
Oh,
crasher.
ZR's going out. Help ZR get out.
Never mind. He ditched the quad crasher. I mean, he was on it, but...
Whee! Go, go, go. Get out of here.
It
Are
wouldn't
you
su-
dumb? I said get out of here.
It wouldn't surprise me if someone caught in an airstrike on a vehicle. It would not surprise me if
Nah, stop, bro.
Dude, you're supposed to just run and not wait. We have a dude that doesn't get it. I did my truck, take him out.
Like, you
I
son
would
of a bitch.
100%, I just 100% rely on no scoping. Dang it.
He thinks he's fast. He thinks he's fast, but he doesn't realize I have fucking speed boost on my damn legs. Try driving away now. Try driving away now.
Coming.
I got him.
What, I dino
How you
Dino
get
Nuggy sounds good right now.
Hello there.
Woo! It's my jacket and hose!
Truck has been neutralized.
Bonk.
Y'all hear quad crasher?
Kill it! Oh!
Snipe him.
And the tire didn't do anything, but it only done 600 damage. And the tire again.
Guys,
Woo!
help
What
you
was that
guys.
move?
Gonna die. Help me, please. I'm
We got
kind of
an
stuck here.
unidentified car coming through the checkpoint. What is that?
I'm kind of stuck here, you
Is
guys.
he doing
Nope.
gas or getting ass?
Okay.
Whatever. He ain't gonna get enough. Light up. Light up. Reloading. Hold on. All right. ZR, you said you were stuck.
Oh, no, I got out.
Okay. Look, checking.
You know
for-
that, like, elevator thing?
I found some targets.
For a second, I just lay in there and then I got stuck. But I got out.
All right. Good, good. You said you found some.
I found some targets.
Oh Lord, turn around.
Where? I'm driving over there right now.
Middle of the map during a quad crusher.
Copy that. Let's
Oh.
get him. Take him down.
I missed.
They're not fast enough.
Hit.
I can catch up real quick.
Yeah, me too.
Who is
Yeah,
over
don't know to shoot us.
Me with no freaking speed boost is faster than them.
Oh, got it.
Woo!
Back to
Do you
HQ.
guys know who Ultimate
And they're being salty. How
No, I have no idea who Ultimate is. Why?
Woo! Found more target.
Alright, hold on. What we got? Let's see what we got.
Possibly.
I hear a car, boys.
Is someone
I
tailgating
hear a
us,
car.
yard?
Got a car. Oh shit. Got a car. Yo, what are you doing?
Someone's tailgating Ziara.
Oh God.
This man has
Ultimate.
quad crasher. He's trying to run with it.
It's Ultimate. It's Ultimate.
Bro, Ultimate is so annoying. He keeps on chasing me and shooting my car.
What? Do we got someone on a
game
quad
call
crasher?
version.
Do we got someone on a quad
Ultimate,
crasher?
stop, bro.
I found a salty kid.
Jake, did you say someone was on a quad crasher? Speaking of quad crasher.
Oh,
Me and
we
Alex
took
got
care of
him.
him.
Yeah, speaking of quad crasher, we got another
He's
one.
on back.
We got another one.
Suka flip. I hit
Cozy-
low.
Cozy Road, would y'all, all units, would you mind helping me?
Coming to target.
The hamburger beverage. He's on a quad crasher, get him. The name is the hamburger beverage.
AC-130 in the air.
Nailed it.
What the fuck was
So I
that?
always get here late.
Nailed it again.
Suka flip.
Shot.
All I need to be whacked. Just tap.
Got another vehicle. Oh God, another quad crasher, get it.
To the checkpoint.
Oh, hit it. Nice. I wish I could hit it in the engine
Hit.
part though. But I wish I could hit it in the engine part.
I got an airplane out so I can shoot them. So I can shoot
Hit.
the car.
Hitting the thrusters.
I also have airplane, and I'm about to go take speed.
Meanwhile, me and Alex are chasing a target
Miss.
right now.
Yep. What was that?
Job done. It's down. Let's get out of here. Next target, here we go. Coming for you. next target. Here we
You
go.
want to start a dog fight? Okay, I'll start a dog fight.
Oh boy.
Oh, I didn't know that was you. I didn't know that was you.
Uh-oh,
I'm
uh-oh.
coming. You have a support on foot.
Two, if not.